Hey racers, JonRacer3 today, back for another Hot Wheels tournament. Today we have 16 exotic cars from Hot Wheels about to take on the Super 6-lane raceway down to the bridge jump. Now I haven't used this track piece in a while. I thought it would be fun to bring it back out for the 2020 video series. So that is going to be some exciting stuff. Cars get a lot of air and flip and crash a lot, surprisingly, on the bridge. So we're going to see how these 16 Hot Wheels hypercars slash supercars slash exotics take on the bridge. It's going to be the first car to 1 win for the second round, first car to 2 wins, first car to 1 win for the first round, 2 wins for the second round, and then so on so forth. So let's go ahead and get started. First up, we got the Aston Martin Vulcan versus the McLaren 720S. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be the Aston Martin Vulcan beating out the McLaren, taking the win. Wow. Here we go, next up we got the McLaren Senna versus the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, both cars are going to get derailed. We're going to re-race. Here we are, they've switched lanes. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, it's an awful wreck, but it's going to be the Porsche taking the win. Next up, we have the Jaguar Project 8 versus a Lamborghini Gallardo. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, it's going to be the Gallardo completing the bridge very cleanly, taking the win. Next up, we got the Fantasy Car Track Ripper versus the Bugatti Chiron. In 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be both cars flipping over, but the Chiron is going to stay ahead. Next up, we have the Gazella R Fantasy Car versus the Aston Martin DBS. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Gazella R flying off the track. The DBS is going to take the win. Next up, we have two hypercar main lines. We got the Porsche 918 Spider and the Lamborghini Aventador J. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, and it is an awful crash from both cars. The Aventador J doesn't even get up the ramp. We're going to re-race. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. It's going to be the Porsche 918 Spider taking the win. Next up, we got the Pagani Huayra versus the Lamborghini Huracan. 3, 2, 1. And look at that. Both cars fly off the track and don't land it. We're going to re-race. Let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, it's going to be the Pagani Huayra taking the win, but the Lamborghini is going to knock him right off the track. That was harsh. Here we go, we got the Ferrari 458 Spider versus the Porsche Boxster Spider, a car we have not seen in a while. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the Porsche Boxster Spider is going to land it perfectly, beating out the Ferrari and taking the win. Here we go, here are your next cars standing. I stand by what I said, or I don't stand by what I said at the beginning of the video. There's only going to be a one race thing for all of these until the finale. So let's go ahead and get started with the Vulcan versus the Porsche. I interrupt this program to let you guys know about my gaming channel. If you guys could do me a huge favor, just go into the description and click subscribe on my gaming channel. We're going to be posting a lot of fun content on this channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get notified for every time I upload. I might upload some special stuff on here, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But that is just all I wanted to say. Now back to your scheduled video. Here we go, Vulcan versus 911. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, it's going to be the Aston Martin Vulcan taking the win. Here we go, next up we got that black Bugatti Chiron versus the Lamborghini Gallardo. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, both cars are going to somehow fail the jump. We're going to try it again, but if both cars fail, then I guess both cars don't succeed. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like the Bugatti Chiron's just barely going to take that win. Here we go. Next up is the Aston Martin DBS versus the Porsche 918 Spider. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Both cars succeed to get over the bridge, but it's the 918 Spider. Sorry if I call it 911. Taking the win. Here we go. Next up, we got the Pagani Huayra versus the Porsche Boxster. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. The Pagani was too fast, flying way off the course, allowing the Porsche to move on. Here we go. Here are your semifinals matchups. We have the Kings of the Hot Wheels D-Case. We have the Aston Martin Vulcan versus the Bugatti Chiron. Then we got a Porsche convertible matchup with that Porsche 918 Spider and that Porsche Boxster Spider. Let's go ahead and continue racing. Here we go. Hypercar versus Hypercar. 3, 2, 1. Look at that, and it's going to be the Vulcan taking the win. Something happened with the Chiron, and he's just chilling out at the entrance of the bridge, which is very interesting. I have not seen that before, but the Vulcan will be moving on to the finals. And here we go. Who will go up against the Vulcan in the finals? Which Porsche convertible will it be? 3, 2, 1. And look at that, it's going to be the Porsche 918 beating out the Boxster. Man, I was really rooting for the underdog there. Here you have our finale matchup, the Porsche 918 Spider versus the Aston Martin Vulcan. First car to 2 wins will be the victor. Let's get started. Here we go, race number 1. 3, 2, 1. And look at that, the Porsche 918 Spider is going to take it easily. One more for the Porsche, and it's all over. 3, 2, 1. And look at that. I think the Porsche managed to stay ahead of the Aston Martin for that race on top of him, but he still got to the finish line before the Aston Martin. Wow, that was quite the finish, but the Porsche is your champion. Thank you guys so much for watching this tournament. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more videos with this bridge track piece that you see right here, make sure to comment down below and let me know. So I'll make sure to make more videos with it in the future. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.